I'm taking winter seriously this year. Seriously, as in, I want to make the most out of my hibernation this season. It's got to be the coziest, the calmest, the most generous and forgiving. A time when I allow myself to turn inward and truly take care of and enjoy my home, while taking advantage of the opportunity to disappear for a while and work on myself. Have you thought about how to usher in the darker months and how you'll be using this time? I know people who lament the coming of winter, who loudly complain about how much they hate the cold or the snow or the break from their busy summer social calendar. If that's how you feel, then I would ask you why you're fighting so hard against something that you cannot control. You can move to another part of the world if winter truly does not align with you, but you can't stop the changing of the seasons in the places where the air turns crisp in October and smells of snow come December. If this describes your home, then the winter will embrace you whether you want it to or not. So why not embrace it back? I always loved snowy winters growing up in upstate New York, just outside of Albany. My home bursting with holiday decor, a plump evergreen dripping with ornaments filling my living room each Christmas. Sledding, hot chocolate, nights that got dark early when we drove the village looking at all the pretty lights and displays. When I moved down south after I got married, I missed it. I spent over 10 years without the seasons, moving from base to base as a military spouse, all along the south and the southwest. The heat, the sun, the absence of snow or changing leaves, they dampened my spirit each winter. I missed moody days. I missed the crunch of fallen leaves under my boots. And I missed the spirit of a dark and chilly world that made me appreciate the warmth and comfort of a welcoming home. 7 years ago, I landed in Pennsylvania, the closest I'd lived to my home in 12 years. My soul sang out the first time I looked to the skies and saw a canopy of white falling gracefully onto the hard ground. In that first snowy breath, years of sadness melted away. I was back, and winter was here to greet me. Now I savor the transition from summer to fall and fall to winter. The darkening of the skies, the cold mornings, the way my focus turns from the world outside of my door to the world inside of it. From my living room, I watch the beauty of the world crest during peak fall, and then wane as the leaves disappear and everything turns brown. As we end the month of November and welcome December, I celebrate and honor the passing of the torch by taking a day to forget the stresses of life and just enjoy what the coming winter months will mean for me. So this weekend, as I take down my fall decor and get out my winter/Yule/Christmas decorations, whatever you prefer to call them, I'm not very picky, I choose to make this a cherished tradition that I can return to year after year. I call in the energies of winter. I welcome the chance to hide myself away for a while and focus on my inner work and healing. And I choose to take this time to cultivate a cozy home full of comfort and cheer. Alongside decorating, I also wanted to do a little cleansing and protection of my space. So I started with a sound cleanse, using this beautiful vintage bell. I followed that with a floor sweep made up of salt, rosemary, lavender, ground rose petals, lemon, and pine, sprinkled from the back to the front of my house, and then swept or vacuumed away and disposed of out of the front door. I also cleansed my surfaces with a spray made of moon water, sage, rosemary, salt, orange, lavender, and frankincense. Then I used moon water to draw a protection rune on my doors and refreshed their salt barriers. I also created a simple protection sachet to hang from my doorknob made of black salt, obsidian, bay leaf, sage, rosemary, cinnamon, and garlic. These are simple folk practices that help you focus your intentions for your home and give them a physical manifestation, which will continue to hold your intentions for you. You can call it magic if you would like, or not. I've found that titles don't mean much. These practices are personal and intuitive, and for me, they help me feel connected to my home and to nature in a way that simply existing without having any kind of intention-setting practice does not. It helps me ground, stay present, and treat my space with care and attention. I think the energy feels so much better, and I feel more comfortable here. On the first of the month, I do my favorite ritual, which is blowing cinnamon inside of my house from the front threshold to bring in abundance in all forms. Now, as I close out my weekend and finish all of the tasks I set out to do, as well as the rituals I worked into the process, I feel full of a contentment that is hard to match. I'll end the night with one of my favorite holiday movies, then some journaling about my intentions for the winter and what I'd like to work on in my journey of alignment and creating the most fulfilling and authentic life that I can, and the things that I want to do to enjoy my home and my family during this time. All the cozy, all the creative and comforting crafts, all the hearty meals, all the uplifting movies, all the time to be together and remember what a home should be in the first place. The place you live and live well. I'd love to hear how you celebrated the beginning of December in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'm Jenny, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.